Pikachu stood at the very edge of the sun-drenched clearing, his bright yellow cheeks buzzing with a restless static. The air felt heavy with anticipation. He tapped his foot against a flat, gray rock, counting the rhythm under his breath. 1, 2, 3, and then a leap. He landed in the dry dirt with a heavy thud, his lightning bolt tail twitching in a steady, rhythmic pulse. He wasn't just playing. He had a mission. He needed to master the forest's greatest dance move before the sun dipped below the horizon. Every muscle was tense, every spark ready to fly as he prepared for the next sequence of his solitary performance. He pivoted sharply on his heels, aiming for a perfect spin, but his foot caught on a stubborn, tangled vine. In an instant, the grace was gone. He tumbled forward, rolling like a frantic ball of yellow fur down the slope. He didn't stop until he hit the cool, soft mud at the edge of the pond with a splash. Bulbasaur looked up from the water, surprised. Instead of silence, Bulbasaur's vines began to vibrate against the reeds, creating a series of sharp, rhythmic honks. Squirtle popped up, joining the fray by spitting precise jets of water that formed a bubbly, percussive beat against the floating lily pads. The accident was turning into something else entirely. Pikachu scrambled up, shaking the thick mud from his ears and adjusting his stance. He didn't let the stumble stop him. Instead, he leaned into it. He channeled the crackling static from his cheeks down into his very toes. A sharp zap echoed through the trees, and a small pebble began to rhythmically bounce against a hollow log like a drumstick. The sound caught the wind, carrying the beat upward. From the canopy, Pidgey circled down in wide arcs, squawking a steady, driving tempo. Psyduck waddled out from the reeds, head tilted in confusion, trying his best to mimic Pikachu's erratic, electric hop. Even Jigglypuff drifted over, adding a melodic, ethereal hum that smoothed out the rough edges of the electric beat. Soon, a massive crowd had formed in the shadows of the ancient trees. Snorlax shifted his incredible bulk, sliding one foot back and forth in a slow, hypnotic moonwalk that made the very ground tremble. It was no longer a solo practice. It was a symphony of the wild. Every creature added a layer to the sound, creating a pulse that seemed to make the forest itself breathe. Pikachu was at the center of it all, his body a blur of yellow light and pure, unadulterated rhythm. This was the dance he had been looking for, born not from perfection, but from the joy of the spark. Suddenly, the brush parted. A teenager stumbled into the clearing, his phone held high like a torch. The glowing screen captured the beautiful chaos. Pikachu's frantic spins, the small rain cloud a confused Psyduck had accidentally summoned, and the deep, rhythmic thumping of Snorlax's heavy heel. The kid didn't say a word. He just tapped the screen once, then twice, and hit the upload button. In that single moment, the secret dance of the forest was cast out into the digital void, traveling faster than any lightning bolt Pikachu could ever throw. By dusk, the clearing was silent again, but the world's screens were on fire. Pikachu sat by the pond, peering into the phone's soft glow. He saw thousands of people and Pokémon everywhere, mimicking his accidental tumble. His cheeks glowed, releasing golden confetti into the night. He didn't need to be perfect. He just needed to keep the beat. He tapped the log one last time, and the forest answered back.